me very well.
Yes, yes. We can hear you very well, Dennis, and we can see you. You're looking so sharp and bright. Welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those that have just joined the call, or for those that don't know me, my name is Dennis Tumushabe. I am calling in from western part of Uganda. And you know, sometimes we think business only works in town. Let me also give you another update that you should know. Our head office is about above 250 kilometers away from where I am. So meaning I'm not near the head office. I am married. God has blessed us with children, and I also went to school and studied. My biggest reason why I joined Neolife, I was not sick, I was not a farmer, I wanted money. And my main reason still remains, I want money. So I trust God is going to help me today so that I can speak my heart to you, so that I can tell you what I have done and what I'm doing, what I see, so that today becomes your other day, your other special day in your life. I just pray to God that I can share my heart with you. Because I've been in business for quite some time. And today, God brought you at the right time that you should actually understand this business. Maybe if you joined the time we joined, you would have left. So I want to share with you some key things that are important for us to build a lifetime business, for us to make serious income. I don't know whether you're tired. Because as I begin to talk, business is actually not for the weak. Business is for strong and serious people. Business is for strong and serious people. And as I begin to talk, if you do it as if you take Neolife as a business, and you do it as a business, it is going to reward you as a business. And if you do it as a hobby, it will still reward you as a hobby. Now, the number one key point in building this business, products are important, you have to know them. Trainings are important, you have to attend trainings. But let me tell you the number one ingredient to becoming successful in this business is you. It's not the company, it's not the products. When you look at our mentors in South Africa, some of them built a business. Charlie Bolton built a 5-diamond size business on Super 10 and LDC. So the number one ingredient to us becoming successful is the person seated where you're seated. That person is very key. The person in you. Now the number two to us becoming successful in this business is your why. Actually, that's the most, that is important. In fact, tonight before you sleep, I want you to revisit your why. I want you to revisit your why. Why are you Neolife? In fact, some of us are not going forward. Some of us are not doing business because we actually don't know our why. Why are you in your business? Why are you in the business? I want you to revisit your why. I want to ask you today, if you continue doing what you're doing right now, how do you see your next 10 years? How do you see your next 5 years? I want the person seated where you're seated to answer that question. And you see, they say the best meeting is the meeting you have with yourself. As I was starting this year, I said, no, you know what? Enough is enough. I am tired of running out of money. I am tired of poverty. Effective January 2024, all my incomes in a month should be 10 million shillings. In Kenya, it is 400,000 Kenya shillings. I sat with myself, and in fact, that meeting was done by myself. My wife was not even in that meeting. The meeting was attended by myself, and I said, come rain, come shine, effective January 2024, whether I make all my incomes, I mean, my profits plus the commission should be 10 million shillings. As I speak right now, in fact, I was calculating my profits and my commission as I see on back office, I made 11 million shillings. And my goal is what? My goal is actually 10 million shillings. 400,000 Kenya shillings. So when I was doing my math today, because when I was told I'm going to share, I decided to do all the math. I calculated my profits that I've made in a month plus the commission. I have made 11 million shillings. And trust me, I am not going backward. I am tired. I am tired of poverty. I am tired of living an ordinary life. I am tired of the life I'm living. So as we begin, the past, you see, that's what is important. You see, where you are right now, if you're in the house, if right now if terrorists come on your door, close the door, close the windows, and they tell you, we want you to go through the wall, we want you to go through the wall. If you don't, we are going to shoot you. Trust me, you'll go through that wall. So the most important thing is what we want. Jim Rohn says that when you're why, when the things that you want, when you're clear with the things you want, the how gets easy. You know, some of us are there feeling sorry for ourselves. Products are expensive. When a customer talks to you and says products are expensive, you get down, you're down. When you invite people and they don't come, you get down. Your mood, your motivation is like for the other road cost of diabetes, you know, like this. When you get a negative thing, when you get a setback, you're down. No. You see, when the things you want are clear, you will maintain a positive attitude. Some of us are very comfortable. I don't know whether you have decided. You have a job, and the job is paying you 40,000 Kenya shillings. You're earning 1 million shillings. Is that money? Are you comfortable with that money? Are you comfortable running out of the money? Before the salary comes, the money you have nothing left. In fact, you get like a salary, you're going to pay the shop where you get the things, you're paying bills and what. Are you comfortable with that life? Earlier today, I was talking to one of my friends who's actually almost my age mate. And I was asking him, are you married? Yes, I'm married. You have children? Yes, I have children. Let me start with how we determine people that are serious. In fact, some of you look at you and say, you know what? This one still needs some time to grow a business. We look at you and say, you know, and we look at some of you and say, now this one is actually going maybe until Jesus comes, but he's not moving anywhere. Looking at what you're doing, looking at your actions. Some of you don't even tell you, we say, you know, this one still has time. This one has a few. Let me tell you some of the indicators that shows us that you're serious. And I want to show you what a serious person is doing. I think ever since I joined this business, I have given my uplines hard time. I have disturbed my uplines. The first indicator that you're not serious. A week starts, one day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the whole week, you have not even called the upline. You have not talked to the upline. Do you know what? Let me tell you the questions of a serious distributor. Hello. Now, what does this product do? Now the customer is asking me this. What should I say? Those are questions of a serious distributor. Now, what time will my products reach? Now I have very many people. Now I have people in California. We have offices. I remember one of the leaders. We have one of the leaders on the call when he was becoming a director. I remember this guy would actually call. This guy would call me, call everyone, all the uplines. He would call them. Now, one other thing that you should not do in this 2024 is not to actually talk to people that are doing what you want to do. People that are where you want to be. Let me give you an example. Justus is my upline. I talk to Justus every day, not once, not twice. Not because I don't know what to do, but because Justus is in line where I want to be. Justus is if I want the income I want, Justus earns it. The business I want, Justus has it. So we brainstorm together every single day. In fact, sometimes I talk to Justus more than 4 times. Now at my level, sometimes I talk to Justus more than 5 times. We are doing what? We are talking business. What do we do? How do we approach this one? What should? Because and we are talking about serious incomes, by the way, 20-30 million shillings. Every single. In fact, if I don't talk to Justus, something is missing. I do not sleep very well. Now you have just joined the business. One of the indicators that shows me that you're not even doing business is that there is no activity that is running. You see, if you have activities running, you are talking to people, you will have questions for your upline. Trust me. You will have questions for Grace. You will ask Grace very many things. Now, the customer who sent me money, who's about to maybe 200 kilometers from me, what time is he receiving the product? Now, the mere fact that you don't make phone calls to your upline is that you're sleeping. Now, this should stop today. I want you to keep your uplines busy. Because, in fact, the best person to give you the training is the person doing what you're not doing. A serious distributor has very many, let me tell you, a serious distributor has the following, has very many challenges. People are saying products are expensive, has many questions, has many orders. And how surely you are serious? How can you end a month with 0 personal points and you are very serious? With the way with the information that is available, with the system that is available, how can you end a month with 0 personal points? In fact, some people need to be checked. In fact, let me also recommend you something as we start. The products you should start, if you're ending January with 0 personal points, the products you should start with this February, start with a detoxification program. so that you can detoxify your body, your brain, everything. Start with the detoxification program so that you start February clean. We don't want to leave anyone behind. We do not want to leave anyone behind. No serious person can start a month and end it with 0 personal points. Trust me. By the way, today this business is very sweet. For us, when we started, it was hard. Such applications were not there. WhatsApp was not there. Smartphones were not there. We never had such training. We never had mentors that would actually, over time, every day, tell us what to do. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. We never had those people, by the way. In fact, today, there are chances that if you fail this business, you might even fail heaven. Number one, it's a business of empowering people, changing people's lives. You have also failed to change people's lives. It's a business of making impact. So chances are, if you really fail it, chances are you might even fail heaven. So as we begin, today start that work. Now, we get on your daily agenda. Some of us are excited to become directors, excited to become all team members, but what are you doing every day? What is your daily agenda for your business? Some of us are on this call and are only reminded about the business. Okay, we have, sometimes I call some people and they tell you, do you know we have a meeting in Mbaro in Kasese? They don't know. Now, the other thing that you should also not do this 2024, make sure that every message that is sent on our WhatsApp platforms, I mean our team platforms, you read. Make sure that every message that is sent on our WhatsApp platform, you read it. You see, for you to be understood, you should first understand. It is important for us as leaders to understand, get the information. So I want to give you some targets too. Because you see, it all begins with what you do every single day. What do you do every single day? Because that's what matters. A month has 30 days. What do you do every day? And this, you see, this does not mean that you must be full-time in business, by the way. And let me also tell you that people that have done this business very well haven't been full-time in this business. They were teachers, they were accountants, they had other jobs. In fact, it is an excuse not to succeed, because it is an excuse that you have a job and you're not doing this business very well. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. In fact, the thing that you should actually look at now is your income. Is your job paying you very well? Majority of us are very comfortable. Your job is giving you 40,000 Kenya shillings or 1 million shillings. You see, if I pay my bills and that's it. Don't you want to get out of that landlord's house? Don't you want to buy serious investments? You see, where you're taking your children looks a good school. But trust me, if that income can increase, you'll see that they are not good schools. The house you're in right now is okay because of the income. But trust me, if that income changes, you will see that you are living in a very not good state. Let's make a decision today to change. Doing this business part-time does not mean, like I've told you, people that are doing it part-time have actually succeeded more than these that have time. These that think have time end up doing nothing. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. You see, do you know the most comfortable people on this planet are the poor? The poor are relaxed. They have all the time. The poor have all the time. They will attend every wedding meeting. These are the people that actually go to the wedding, until everything is done. That's when they leave. What do the rich do? They're busy. Just come and show their faces and leave, or send money. So people that are busy, you see, the word business comes from the word busy. Business is for the busy people. Those that are busy, because they know they're busy, they don't have time. So when they get the little time they put in, utilize it. So as we start, things that I want you to take keen interest. Your daily agenda. What do you do every single day? What are your prospecting goals? How many people do you prospect every single day? What are your profit goals? What are your profit goals? You see, we are in a business. Some of us don't have data. In fact, you're saying you're there saying, "Oh God, I just put data for 2,000 Uganda shillings." Oh God, data is about to switch you off, and that's the life you live. Some of us have even cheap phones. It can't absorb the app. How long do you want to stay in that kind of life? Some of us have phones. As you're switching it on, you press harder. That life needs to go away. Some of us on this call and you have debt even on phone. The other day I was sending money to someone and he said, "Oh God, don't put on MTN. Don't put on MTN." Then the other, like 2 months ago, I was paying someone and I didn't ask him because I had his numbers, I just paid. Now, when I put the money, the app took the money and the guy was like, "I have not even paid him." Does that describe you? So how long are you going to stay in that kind of life? How long are you going to stay begging your husband to give you money? Do you know that the family is very sweet when all of you have the money? It is very boring every time. "Sweetheart, you ask him, of course he's supposed to give you money, but you should have money. As a lady, you should have money." The family is sweet when you have the money. How long are you going to stay in that life of begging for money? Aren't you tired? How long are you going to stay in a life of going to that the kids are going back to school, but you're planning to go to the head teacher and explain, "Please, head teacher, it is January. Didn't you know that they were going to school?" How long are you going to stay in that life? New life is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, if your why is very clear and you put in the work, new life is going to pay you the money. A few guidelines to building a successful business. Take care of the day. Do not go to bed. In fact, go to bed proud of what you have done today. Checklists on what you should actually see. Go to bed proud of what you have done today. How much profit have you made today? How many people have you talked today? In fact, you see the PVs I have. Me, I count my commission every day. I count my profits every day. I count my PVs every day. I count the people I have talked to every day. So it's every day. You see, this is what rich people do, by the way. Rich people look at their statement every single day. Rich people, they say, how much is flowing? How much has gone out? That's what, you see, the activity, the business generating activities is what pays us. You want to become a director, but if I ask what you have done today, if I ask what you have done in a week, you are not even close to becoming a manager. You're not even close to making 100,000 Uganda shillings. Take care of, let's start with the day. Go to bed. I have made profit of this amount. I have made this. You see, it is very easy. You want to become an executive manager. It is 2,000 points. Divide 2,000 points with 30 days. So you have a target. So if I want to make a profit, now like for me, like I've told you, my goal is to make 10 million shillings. Trust me, I am not relaxing minus that. I am doing, by the way, business is for abnormal people. If you're doing what normal people are doing, you're not going to get it. If you're doing what everyone is doing, you're not going to get it. You're going to stay where you are. It is also very possible in the next 10 years to be do you know I have seen a distributor who has been in business for 10 years and is still an excited distributor. I have also seen people that join 2-3 months, 5 months, they are world team members. Do you know the difference? The difference is their why. Let me give you an example. When I joined, I come from a humble family. My mother didn't have money to take me to campus. My brothers and sisters were just there. Now, joining Neo Life, I saw the phone, which was not a smartphone. I remember when do you know that registration money to register at the university, I saw the LDC. I filled that form when this business had not even given me 200,000 Uganda shillings. But the money was already in the head. The money was already here. And you see even what the Bible says. When you know what you want, God will bless you if you clear. You know, when you know what you want, the blessings come. Some of us even confuse God. Today you ask this, tomorrow you ask this. You even talk a lot. Talk a lot. God, you know, we need to change. Know what you want, go for that. You are in a prayer, even praying, you know, you talk and he already knows. Just thank him. Thank you, God. I know I'm going to have. Thank you for giving me a blessed day. I am going to make profit. Thank you very much. By the way, my prayer is always very short. I don't have a lot of words. I only thank, even when I have not received. That's what the Bible says. Now, some of us here, you pray, you know. So what do you want? Every single day, do not, you know, I have some crazy goals that, like I've been sharing with you street. When I was starting street business, I would print cards. And I said, these cards, I am not going to sleep until I get these cards done. There is a time I was on the street at 10 p.m. I was on the street because I had a goal to hit. Now, my goal for this month was to make 7,000 personal points. I have about 800 points to go. I am not settled. Trust me, I am not settled. I am not settled. I am not settled. I want the money. I want the money. I want the money. Start with what you do every day. Now, the other thing I want you to do, I want you to have stock. Some of us, why we are not doing this business, is that you have nothing to show, you have nothing to build. Have stock. One of my goals right now, I have stock of above 40 million shillings, Uganda shillings. That is also another one. Some of us, even when you're free, you don't even have LDC for your personal use. You don't have any product. Yeah, because you're free, everything is, you're there. After all, I have my house, I can eat and sleep, that's the life. Put some pressure on yourself. In fact, if you don't have money, if this phone, if you don't have money, get money somewhere. Put some pressure on yourself. One of my goals in the next 5 years, I'm going to have stock close to 200 million shillings. And I'm already building it. Because if I can make 4 million shillings and above worth of profit, actually, the stock I'm talking about, I am going to make, that money is going to come. I am not touching any of my profits. In fact, when I get my profits like this, I buy a product. I am going to have stock in the next 5 years above 200 million Uganda shillings. So today, when I get my profits like this, I just get a small upkeep for myself and my family. Then the other money goes to the what? To stock. Have stock. In fact, when you have boxes of when you have boxes of products and you're seeing them, you'll get people to talk to. Have stock. And grow the stock. Some of us eat and eat, maintain and grow the stock. Have stock, maintain and grow the stock. Now, today I want to speak to only, time has gone. Social media. Let me give you the statistics of the people I actually received. I made 2,700 points. These people called me. I need carotenoid complex. I saw an ad. 2,700 points are the phone calls I received from different people on social media. So what are you doing with your phone? I'm talking to people that are that have jobs, that have businesses. What is that smartphone doing? In fact, if it is not bringing money, you sell it and buy 3 and you sell 3. Sell it. Because the smartphones now are meant to give us money. Do you know what 2,700 points can contribute? 2,700 points contributes above 1.9 million shillings, Uganda shillings, on my commission with the phone. I have a book. Whoever calls me, whoever comments is written. I have a book full of contacts. People are calling me every single day. Even now, someone has just called me, speaking Uganda. I have seen you have something that can help me be vibrant. I said, let me first finish the meeting, call me. Today I receive, so how much is the phone paying you? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're employed, if you are busy, use the phone and make the money. As I speak today, I have 200 WhatsApp groups. I told you earlier on, I want every day to send a product information to more than 100,000 people every single day. Do you know my WhatsApp profit goal? My WhatsApp profit goal in the next 5 years, it's going to be giving me 20 million. Now you can see, I have 200 WhatsApp groups that I'm in. And what am I doing? I am advertising myself, I'm advertising the products, I am selling out products. I am building an empire of 20 million shillings worth of profit every single month. Like I've told you, success is not for the weak. Success is not for the lazy. You do business when you feel like, today no, I want to go to the training. Today Zuma, I won't speak to people. No. You see, the definition of discipline is doing things you know you must do, even when you think not doing them. That's discipline. You have to discipline your disappointment. You have to discipline yourself to make sure. One of the things I decided is I'm going to be waking up early. The groups are very many, so I have to send an advert. I don't read what they send. My interest in these groups is to look for a link and send my message. Who has commented? Who has liked? Now those ones have reported themselves. That's my interest in the groups. I am in very many groups, very many politicians, agricultural groups. I am even in a group of sing and searching. The other ones are searching for partners. Me, I'm searching for money. So if you find me there, don't say Bananga Dennis. You are still singing and searching. No, I am married, happily married with children, but I'm still searching for money, ladies and gentlemen. I am looking for people. I am looking for customers. So what are you doing with your phone? What are you doing with your phone? That's where to begin from. Sell yourself. Build a brand. I see some of your statuses. I say, no wonder you're still poor. He posts accidents. He posts, you know, when you look at post, develop a brand. Be consistent. Our business requires us to be consistent. Whether you feel you want to do it or not, success requires us to be consistent. Even the people you talk to, by the way, are watching. You told us about your products. You no longer talk about them. Some people need to be told until one of you. Peace is saying, I tell people, and they are lamenting about the prices. Peace, you just make a decision to move. Make a decision to. You see, when you have fewer cows, what do you do when you want more milk? Even me, people tell me, oh, gold products are very expensive. I can't afford. I say, no problem. I say, next. I actually have very many people that I don't, you know, there are two things. When your why is clear and you look for people, you will not feel down when someone says products are expensive. Isn't your business a scam? You look at him and just keep quiet and go continue. Even us, people still tell us your thing is a scam. And they are dying in poverty. Your products are expensive. They tell us, but because our why is stronger than our fears, our excuses, we don't even listen to them. People still abuse us, by the way. Even when we are directors, they abuse us. Today, someone sent a message. I sent an advert. And someone tapped on an advert and said, you know, and said, how can you send us this long and useless advert? People send every sort of abuse, but we don't see them. Even the groups I'm telling you, they remove us from those groups, by the way. And make sure as you get these groups, I'm talking to the beginners, as you get these groups, archive them, put them in archives. If they remove you on the group, you can remain with the contacts. You archive the groups, put them in the archives, so that even if they remove you, you can remain with the contacts. There is a certain time. Today I have no problem, even if I lose all the contacts, because even what I have many. Let me tell you, if you want to know that I have many, I have 5,200 WhatsApp contacts. Do you know how to check your WhatsApp contacts? Go and check. Now, I have 5,200 WhatsApp contacts. You don't expect me to have points like you have. Now, with the social media, you can build that audience in even 4 months. At one point when I decided to make money, I went to Facebook and I sent friend request and the machine even jumped. Facebook jumped. You know when you're tired of poverty, you do crazy things. But today you talk to one person, but you know these people are saying they store them. You know, those things only hurt when you are not ready. When your dream is not. The one thing that is going to help you, ladies and gentlemen, look for people. Have more. Someone who has more cows, even one dies, they can't even feed it. But if you have one cow and it dies, you might even die with it. So for me, I receive more negativity. In fact, I receive a lot of negativity than you who has 2, 3, 4 people. But the negativity cannot put me down because I have very many cows. So decide to look for cows today. Go on social media. If you don't have groups, call your friends. Tell them, you know what? Are you in any group? Please add me. If they are not admins, ask the admin numbers. And that you have got a name also. Know the purpose of the group and ask the admin numbers, they add you. What I'm trying to mean is that as you also start on this, you're not going to make sales. I haven't made a lot of sales by the own social media. But trust me, I am going to make a lot. I am building a relationship. I am gathering customers. Today, my WhatsApp status is viewed by above 500 people. Check who views your status. You have like 10, 20. My WhatsApp status is viewed above 500 people. Decide to move today. Decide. Your take home today should be, is you to decide. Revisit your why. God, what do you want this year? When you look at what you're doing every single day, is it getting you closer to what you want? If you see it's not getting, recently I asked a gentleman, if you continue doing what you're currently doing, he's employed. He said, if you continue doing what you're currently doing, how do you see your next 10 years? He said, my next 10 years are miserable. Miserable. So leaders, distributors, if you remain in your comfort zone, if you continue talking when Grace calls you, when Grace tells you that we have a training, that's when you come. When it tells you invite people, that's when you invite. When will you become a director? When you become a team members? We need to get tired. We need to decide today. Me, I am tired. Let me tell you, I am tired. I am tired. I'm going 36 years. I don't have 50 acres of land. And years are running. For you, aren't you tired? Guys, get tired of where you are and make a decision today. Trust me. The person responsible for your success is not your relatives, not your spouse, not your friends. It is the person seated where you're seated. That's the person responsible. When that person in you makes a decision, doors are going to open. Things are going to change. Things are going to change. You will see how, you're going to be surprised on how this business is going to go. So ladies and gentlemen, it was nice sharing with you this evening. Me, I tell you what I do, and I'm doing it. You are going to see me. Me, I am tired of poverty. I want by the time I clock 45 years to be on holiday, to be working just because, not to look for, not to have these lousy bills of poor people. No, 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 no. Make that decision today and we get moving. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me. I look forward to sharing success stories with you. And as we get on those beaches of the world and we're on the plane together, I will be very grateful that today has been the second best day in your life. Make that decision today and get moving. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Back to you, Grace.